99% of people deviate from their original intentions. Xiefeng. April 21, 2023. There is no shortage of people in human society who strive for their ideals. However, when we look at the outcomes, we find that 99% of those who pursue their ideals eventually stray from their original path, becoming the very kind of person they once sought to overthrow and despised the most. Looking at all the peasant uprisings throughout Chinese history, their initial slogans were often about equalizing wealth, encouraging poor farmers to rise up against the exploitation of feudal taxes and forced labor. But once these revolts succeeded, those who had once advocated for equalizing wealth, including their leaders, hoarded resources for themselves. They quickly forgot their original cause and became the very people they had once sought to overthrow. When someone hasn't yet held an official position, they may deeply resent corruption and the bureaucratic behavior of those in power. But once they attain office and climb the ranks, they gradually become the very person they once despised, often even worse. Those at the lowest rungs of society, frequently bullied and oppressed, long for fairness, justice, and equality. But once they put on a police or urban enforcement uniform, they often turn cruel, treating those still at the bottom, who were once just like them, with even more brutality. Poor couples may be deeply loving toward each other, but once the husband or wife finds success and their financial situation improves, the balance of their relationship is disrupted, and the love often fades. They might even wish to kick their partner off the face of the earth. People detest those who speak in empty platitudes, boast, lie, or spout clichés and nonsense. They despise those who present a virtuous facade but are vile at heart, and those who exploit legal loopholes for personal gain. Yet, once they themselves attain power, status, fame, or wealth, they begin to transform into hypocrites, acting moral while speaking grand but hollow words, and behaving in ways that are inconsistent with their words. Those who pursue spiritual cultivation initially follow the teachings of gods, Buddhas, celestial beings, and sages with utmost obedience. But as they accumulate knowledge and attract followers, they often start mystifying things, seeking to elevate themselves above others. Now, imagine a group of 100 people who have been carefully selected for their ideals, ambitions, and for being well-educated, cultivated, and restrained, people pursuing a heavenly life, and practitioners of high moral standards. Without the constraints of a structured system, it wouldn't take long before these 100 individuals devolved into a highly intelligent group scheming against each other, competing for resources, deceiving and harming one another. For instance, if there were 50 women and 50 men, a heavenly life could be achieved if there were no mutual possession or control. However, human nature would inevitably drive them to compete for sexual resources, resulting in one-on-one and one-to-many relationships. Without strict monogamy, chaos would ensue, leading to emotional struggles and battles. The same applies to power, everyone would be scheming to seize it. History teaches us that people are unreliable and change according to shifting natural and social conditions. Today's hero may become tomorrow's failure, today's contributor may turn into tomorrow's criminal, today's progressive thinker may become tomorrow's reactionary, today's helper may transform into tomorrow's harmer. Heavenly life is within reach, easily attainable, but who can truly maintain their original intentions unchanged?